Welcome back. I'm back, and we'll be doing some more achievement hunting tonight. I'm kind of going to stick with most of what we did yesterday because there's a lot more I can easily get on Rare Replay, a lot more that I could probably somewhat easily get on Rocket League. But Forza Horizon 2 seems like it'd be a little slow, so I'm gonna switch in a different game for that. So we're gonna get to 3 different games tonight, and hopefully get a ton of additional gamer score. I mean, I'm up to 2,205, and like a week or two ago I was at like 1,300, so we've made some pretty good progress so far. Tonight's drink, yeah, I'm not even a fan of candied bacon just in general, so I'm not really looking forward to this. Hey, screw that. I got Lunchables in the fridge. I just recently drank my last Capri Sun. No man, I eat like an adult, as in I eat whatever the hell I please. And thank you for redeeming an Armengard. I'm in the process of firing up the PS4 so we can take a look at that. I wasn't planning to use the PS4 tonight, but that's fine. Let's see here. Where are the classics? I have a save loaded up right at Armengard, so that makes it easy. But yeah, so you missed the teriyaki beef jerky last night. It wasn't that great. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be good, but I'm always kind of looking forward to someone who finally does a savory soda correctly, and that wasn't it. So, We got the Cicero Beverage Company Candied Bacon Cream Soda tonight that I will need to power through. Alright, let's see what this smells like first. Interesting. Almost smells like cake. So I taste the cream. The cream is a pretty strong flavor here. The bacon is kind of a weird one. It's just kind of like an attempt at a smoky flavor. Added on top of the cream. Yeah. It's not a bad attempt at a smoky flavor. It at least kind of gets its point across. But I can't really say there's much of a bacon flavor to it. I will say, though, that the fact that it's a little bit more subtle and that the cream part of it is strong makes it so that this is less awful to deal with than I would have expected. Yes, except with a bacon potato chip or something like that, you can actually taste the bacon flavor. This is like if it's just that smoky kind of flavor without the bacon flavor, if that makes any sense. And it's not even as accurate as it would be in a potato chip either. I've had some scarily accurate potato chips. Like, there was this one potato chip I had that was supposed to be like a hamburger potato chip. And I could even taste like the lettuce on the hamburger. It was amazing. All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive into it, and we'll fire up the Armengard quote first. Whoop! No, hold on. There we go. So, something kind of cool. The Wild Arms games always have screensavers. This is the screensaver for Wild Arms 3. Wild Arms 1 and 2 had, like, the game icons bouncing around the screen or, like, scaling in and out. But here it's this nifty particle shower. I always thought that was completely unnecessary, but really kind of cool. Today is October 12th, Fat Ego Day. Moving on. Having a big ego is one thing, but a fat ego is even worse. You can hide big egos if you try, but you can't hide it if it's fat. Yeah, that makes sense. Armengard, you're always making a weird sort of sense. Yes, I did. And like a friend noted, it just felt right. Hey there, Bardsnag. What are you ready for? Welcome, by the way. You just missed DOS Nerd redeeming an Armengard quote for channel points. But we haven't gotten into the actual achievement hunting yet. That is coming up right now. Tonight's soda is candied bacon cream. Yeah, basically. Only 45 minutes? I'm going for another 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well, hopefully this won't put you to sleep. Although, I kind of hope it would. It's kind of weird. As a human being, I would love to put you to sleep if you're suffering from insomnia. As a streamer, I'm here to entertain and be energetic. And keep you interested. So I've got this weird dichotomy going on. I hope whatever happens is good for you. Which is more than I can say for this candy bacon cream soda. It's 3 a.m. and you're ready for action. Well, at least it's not the 90s and you're ready for clacks. Let's go to Rare Replay. Looks like you need to renew Xbox Game Pass. This isn't using Game Pass. I have Forza Horizon plugged in. Okay, hold on. I'm just kind of sitting there going, screw you, I own the game. Okay. Now we can fire up Rare Replay. And, you know, it says you need to renew Game Pass because I did that one thing where earlier on in the year you could get 3 months for $1. So I did that. I didn't get much use out of it. I might have gotten $1 worth of use out of it. But like I was talking to someone on Twitter today about how I just don't find a lot of value in stuff like Game Pass or PlayStation Now or even the monthly Humble Bundle because I already own so many games that tacking on more that I'm never going to play for $10 a month makes no sense. Okay, where do we leave off? Yeah, we did RC Pro-Am. I skipped to Snake, Rattle, and Roll, so let's do Cobra Triangle. Actually, the problem with PlayStation Now is compounded by the fact that most of what's on there I already own. Wow, Rare sure did like their isometric games, didn't they? Well, let's play it straight up first here and get that trophy. There it is. Getting your sea legs. Play Cobra Triangle for the first time. Race to the finish. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Whoops. This is kind of tough to do because of the way they have the buttons mapped. Like they have A and B mapped to A and B, when I'd prefer it to be mapped to A and X. So you can, you know, rest your thumb on the buttons like this rather than trying to do this. Fortunately, I've got a thick enough thumb that I can kind of handle both, but it's still pretty annoying. Whoa. Those sharks are damn fast. Holy crap. Get back here, you inanimate object. Did I win, or? Oh, I guess so. No, it really doesn't. Okay, that was kind of fun. At least I kind of know what's going on, so when we do the snapshot... I am also close to the next filling up the stamp booklet trophy, too. So I'll probably get that tonight. Okay, snapshots. Race through the desert, score at least 5,000 points in 60 seconds. I can probably do that, but let's take a look at the other snapshots. Score at least 5,000 points. Grab at least 5 power-up pods in 30 seconds. Avoid the squid's tentacles for 30 seconds. Keep the swimmers safe for 45 seconds. Now let's do this one. That's kind of wild. Okay, just need to get 5,000 points here. Whoa. I got sweet-ass weapons now. Figured letting that catch up to me would probably be helpful. Dang it. Button configuration is really pissing me off. Well, I got the trophy, or the 5,000 points. I don't have the trophy yet. I have to finish first. In fact, can I change the controls? Oh, wait. I can use Y as accelerate. Oh, that'll be perfect. I can use Y and B. That would be fine. Okay. Oh, much better. Oops. Oh, well. I got the points. Got the achievement. Of course it's a rare achievement. That's what I'm playing. Oh, jeez. Dude, I remember hauling a laptop to my friend's place and hooking up a null modem connection to play some Master of Orion. Oh, that's right, I could have just used the bumpers to go to the next one. Oh well. Okay, Solar Jetman. I actually own this cartridge, so I kind of know what I'm getting into here. But I'm gonna go to the full game first. Oh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, because it's not typically the type of thing you hear people, you know, reminiscing about. It's like, man, I remember when you had to go through all this crap to just to connect a couple of games to computers together. Oh, what's this? Sampled every Jetman game in the collection. Okay, cool. Password. But yeah, no, I grew up in the 80s with Commodore 64 for the most part. So I was well into my teens by the time I got my first, by the time my dad picked up our first IBM PC. Oh, no! Well, yes. Oh, definitely. Um, I I'm a programmer for my day job, so I can totally get that whole. I mean, part of what I enjoy about my job is that thrill of getting stuff to work, putting all the pieces together and seeing it go. So yeah, no, I totally get that. Oh, that's why I thought your name looked familiar. You're Bard Snagglebug. Okay, I got it now. Oh yeah, entirely. When it's something that everyone can connect to without a thought, it simultaneously cheapens it and makes it more important. Recover the gem in 90 seconds without scratching your jet pod. Alright, let's try that one. Yeah, you had to want it. You had to really want it. Whoa, whoa, wait, hold on. Am I not supposed to go that way? Okay. Let's try that again then. Wasn't there a map in this game? Okay. Can't go that way. I'm seeing stars now. Ah, crap. Yeah, I've never had a Facebook account. The main thing that attracts me to Twitter is that I love the whole brevity is the soul of wit mentality of it. You have to be economical with what you say. Less so now than when I started because they doubled the character limit, but it's still there. But then also I heard about this thing where some kids were on a field trip at the National Museum, and they spotted. Oh, no, this isn't the way I wanted to go. Dang it. And they saw The Diary of John Quincy Adams, one of our early presidents. And there were two diaries. One was more long form, but another was sort of like a table of contents that was just a summary of each of the day's and main entries. And one of the kids saw it and they were like, hey, that looks like someone's Twitter feed. And so the museum actually... Okay, I missed what I was supposed to do. But the museum actually started tweeting out 200 years to the day these short-formed diary entries. And that was the first Twitter feed I ever followed. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was great. There's also another one that I'm following where it's like this day in World War II. They did another one where it was JFK's presidency, and you're sitting there towards the end. You know, he's flying to Dallas, and it's like you're sitting there like you're watching a horror flick, and they're about to open the door where the murderer is, and you're like, no, don't go in there! Okay, recover the gem in 90 seconds. But where am I supposed to take it to recover it? Let me take a look at this really quick here, because they usually have useful hints on true achievements. Let's see here. Oh wait, no, this wouldn't necessarily be on there. Hold on. Okay, rare, replay, mint, condition. Okay, that was... Okay, there's the snapshot. Let me take a look at the video really quick here. Okay, where am I supposed to take it? Oh, I am supposed to take it to the left. Okay. I mean, I know how I'm supposed to do this. I just wasn't sure where my destination was. Okay. Gotta take it to the big base. Sure, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I love historical stuff like that. Whoops. Okay, why am I not... I could have sworn that they went that way. Nope, guess not. Here, let's just bungle it again and maybe it was straight up and I just missed that. Nope. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, what am I missing here? Yeah, he just goes straight left. How is he able to do that? I keep running into a barrier. Maybe you just need to get a good running start. Yep, that's it. Okay, good. Ah, the hell is going on? Oh, I see. It's weird little gravity machines. Okay. Well, let's just do that and try again. Just gotta go right through. And... Oh, neat. Oh, that's not gonna happen now. Yeah, I guess historical stuff like that has always fascinated me. And like, there's even some historical stuff to a certain extent in my family. Like my grandfather went to school with one of the most successful, I guess you'd call it, flying aces of World War II. And I know you're gonna laugh. We all did in school, but his name is Dick Bong. But what the hell? Can I shoot these things? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, so that's interesting. Do Europeans kind of take it for granted because stuff has been there for 1,000 years? Come on. Okay. Got that. Dang it. Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, he was a very successful World War II fighter ace. He was also a test pilot, and that's what ultimately ended up doing him in. He crashed in a test flight of the P-38 Lightning. But the town near where I grew up, they actually had a full-size replica of the plane and a small museum area in the grade school there with a whole bunch of relics. They moved the museum and the replica to Superior, Wisconsin shortly before I moved out of the area. And I haven't been to the new museum, but still kind of cool. And then also in Superior, Wisconsin, used to be, and this really pissed me off, used to be Calvin Coolidge's summer White House. And the reason I'm pissed off about that is that they actually tore the place down. I don't know why this got approved, but they tore down Calvin Coolidge's summer White House. That's really awesome stuff. Yeah, I know. Well, it used to be it was repurposed as a high school, but I mean, part of the point was that it used to be Calvin Coolidge's Summer White House. Um, let's try this one. None of these sound particularly easy. Oh, huh. So just need to get that fuel to the... I was going to say, is there a way to... get a better... like a boost? Could have sworn there was. Thrust and boost. Or do I just need to be able to have a running start at it? But yeah, especially in a small town like Superior, Wisconsin, it's like 26,000 people, and they tear down something like that? Just royally pissed me off. Okay. Maybe I need to take it down here? Oh, just let me... Alright, that one's annoying. Yeah, use your boost. How was I supposed to use my boost? Okay. Whoops. Okay, now we got it. Okay. Well, let's just kind of conserve fuel on the way back. Ah, dang it. That's not good. Ah. That's really cool. I mean, that's one of the things that I've kind of found interesting about you know, the UK and other places in Europe is you can literally be at a bar, you know, just a corner bar that's been there for literally a millennium. Okay, good, good. Come on. Alright, one more to go. We got this. Come on. Almost there. Yay! Whew! Finally. Nice. Yeah, it was kind of cool because there was like if you look through it, it's let me try to find it really quick here. There you go. Yeah, some of the coolest stuff was like when he was on a boat for several weeks and, you know, because it's the short form, all you get is, oh yeah, there was a fire. And it's like, what? There was a fire on the boat? You're out in the middle of nowhere? Okay, and next up is Digger T Rock. I am not familiar with this game at all. Oh, nope, let's go to the full game first. Dig, leap, and climb through underground caverns. Oh, cool. And this looks like fun. They really always seem to go all out on their games, making them really interesting. Love the serious look on his face. Oh, okay. I don't have to press a button, I can just push in a direction. Let's go this way first. Oh, is that more of an attack than actual digging? Probably. Alright, fine, let's go down. Haha, you can't follow me. Oh, I wanted to jump. Dang it. Interesting. Yay, a gem. Whoa. Holy crap. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Alright, let's come back down here. Okay, I can't jump off of that. Good to know. Okay, fine. Whoa. Okay. Whoops. I tried to jump. Honest, I did. That doesn't look like a good direction to go. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's at least something. Oh, okay. I was climbing down on that. Got it. Come on. Come on. Not gonna happen, huh? Eh, screw you anyway. It'd be interesting if you could find those on Twitter or something like that. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, I have no idea what those were. Oi! Okay, so... where do I go? Go away. Dang it, I forgot my deet. I'm sorry, but that fall just looks so hilarious. And then he melts. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Okay, that works. I was trying to turn around. Wonder if I can get away with... like if there's a hidden entrance somewhere over here. Nope. Well, there's the door. There we go. Oh, I've been here. Dang it. I just want to get to the door now. Did. Game over. That was kind of interesting. This seems like it's the kind of thing that would have held my attention for a pretty long time if I had it as a kid. No, I made it on the leaderboard. Wow. Okay, 5 more minutes. Well, that's fine. We need to do a snapshot here. So... yeah. Yes, please exit. Okay. Let's go to the snapshots. Dodge the boulders in the crumbling cave and grab at least 4 pieces of treasure. Well, let's see what the other snapshots are. Score 2,500 points in 60 seconds. Collect 3 gems and make it through the level. Use your shovel against the ceiling. Get to the exit without taking any damage. No. Alright, let's try this one. Let's grab 4 pieces of treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thud. Yay! Oh, that was easy enough. In fact, let's do one more. Let's do RC Pro-Am 2, because then I should also get a trophy for playing all the RC Pro-Am games. Drag cars? I don't think I've ever actually played this. I want to try this snapshot really quick. When the drag race, alternate between A and B to accelerate. It played to my strengths. Don't push me in Mario Party. Alright, let's go to the full game now. Can't stop the signal. Okay. Ooh, they actually have elevation in this. Look at those snazzy guys. This is pretty awesome. Like, it definitely feels like an improvement on the original. And not just putting it out because it was popular, you know? Yay! First place! Okay. So we got those trophies down. It's right about 9 o'clock. Ah. But you know what? 2 more stamps gives me the trophy for finishing Spectator 5, so let's do one more. Might as well. We'll play some Battletoads. Do you have Battletoads? I love how GameStop actually ended up getting in on the joke when the new Battletoads game came out, and they're all like, "Yes, we can finally say yes, we do have Battletoads." Ow. Oh, this blows. Nice. Okay, now let's try to get a snapshot. Score at least 15,000 points in 60 seconds. I could probably do that. Yeah, because that's 5,000 right there. There we go. Hell yeah, I'll take this. Whatever it is. Give me a bit more reach. I wanted to pick up both of them. Dual wield, man. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. 2, 1. Bam, bam, bam. Yay, stamp awarded. Okay, so I get one for finishing a Battletoads snapshot. Then I should get one for getting to follower rank. Yeah. And, really quick here, there she is. In all its flight yoke glory. I'm really looking forward to poking at this thing. I've got the board that you stick in the back to basically convert it to an Amiga 1200, so I really want to explore the Amiga library, and this was going to be my gateway to it. Oh yeah, it's a fantastic design. Okay, so we got some good trophy work, or achievement work out of this. I wouldn't mind that, but I kind of like the simplicity of consoles. That's my thing. Is I like with the plus that's kind of the pinnacle. Like it's an Amiga 1200 plus, as it were. It's got a few extra bits of hardware to it that makes it a little bit better. So I want to get into Amiga stuff, but this feels like it would be the best way to do it, just because it would have everything right off the bat in one nice package. Plus, I have one of the discs that that came with it when I got it on eBay was called Power Games, which has like 5,000 Amiga games on it. So, like, I've got plenty to work with. I would like to try to find some more CD32 games. It's not something that comes up very often. But kind of keeping my eye out. Yeah, I'm just really kind of looking forward to it. It is not. Well, okay, I don't know, because so few Amigas actually got released in North America. This is a European model. And I don't think there was any actual software released in the North American region. If there was, it's got to be god-awful rare. So, yeah, I don't really tend to collect stuff like this usually. Like, I passed on an MSX, on Famicom. I am hesitant to pick up like a ZX Spectrum. And why did I shut off the console? I didn't want to shut off the console. Because it's hard to find the software here in the States. And everything I'd get otherwise would, well, in the case of the Japanese consoles, be unreadable. And oddly enough, in the European consoles, I just never see the media. Like, I don't even see PAL PS2 games around very much. I see a lot more Japanese import stuff than European stuff. I'd very much appreciate that for you. Yeah, I have Subwar 2050 complete in the big box. That's kind of cool. Vital Light, Sensible Soccer, Simon the Sorcerer, Power Games, Kid Chaos, and the Guinness Book of World Records thing. Well, not in every case. And like I said, this is one of those rare situations where I actually got a non-American released console, despite the trouble that it caused me. Part of what helped was that Power Games CD with all the extra stuff on it. So I'd be able to start out with like 500 plus games. But man, just figuring out the power plug stuff is what's making me nervous. Okay. Let's go to Rocket League next. Why does it keep removing Rare Replay from my category on Twitch? Okay. So we got that. Fire up Rocket League. And there are a bunch of trophies that I can probably snag here. Easily enough. But yeah, it's kind of funny. The little bit I was able to get the CD32 working, it worked perfectly fine with the cheap-ass $33 upscaler, HDMI upscaler that I have. It just worked flawlessly. Little upscaler's like, nah, I don't give a shit. Here, have a screen. Okay, so do I have credits? No, I don't. Okay. I wasn't sure. No, I don't. I'm not going to pay any money. I don't need to pay money. Okay. So, a couple of things that I want to do. I want to switch to the backfire vehicle. Oh, come on. Where is it again? Custom games. There we go. Okay. Nope. Garage. There we go. Customize car. Oh, this is Octane. Fantastic. Okay. So I can switch to backfire then. And let's see here. I can't stand those Xbox wheels. I'm sorry. I thought I'd be amusing. Those are subtle. Use standard or accelerato boost. Yeah, we'll use standard. Okay. So we need to use backfire with standard or accelerato boost. And then we need to play in Urban Center. Or Urban Central. There we go. And I need to win a 1v1 game. I need to be the MVP. So I should get like 5 trophies for winning this match. Join Cacophony, there we go. Ah, they're starting me off from here. I hate 1v1 because if the other person gets a shot, you have almost no chance of blocking it. Whoops. I was holding down the wrong button. I meant to boost. Yep, there we go. So I got that trophy there. Oh, it didn't go in? Aw, crap. Let's nudge it off course first. Oh, shoot. That was a long shot. Think that'll do it. Thank you. There we go. Well, at least I negated his attempt. Dang it! No! Wrong button. Wrong button. No. Oh, phew. Okay, let's get that moving back in the right direction. There we go. Thank you. Haha. Starting us off from an angle again. Ah, that'll do. Dang it. There's a trophy for scoring a goal while you're on your back. Oh, yeah, I know. It's 2.5 minutes in and I'm up 8-0. Uh-oh. He's gonna get that one. Oh, okay. Somehow it went wide. Thought that was gonna go right into my goal. Where is it? There it is. Okay. That's always so satisfying. Didn't go in? Huh. Yep, I like using the bobby cap for some reason. Ah. Curse you for actually playing the game. There we go. Get in there. Haha. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. There's one for demolishing 3 bots in the wasteland level. Oh, no, you don't. Dang it. I'm trying to get onto my back there, but... There we go. Nosgoth game? I'm not familiar with that one. I did actually play the supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars that turned into this. Oh, you dick. Missed. There we go. Whoosh. Okay, so I guess I'm not considered an MVP. That was one of the ones I wanted to get. Singles Club, the 1v1. No more. Okay. Well, okay. What happened there is it gives it until the ball hits the ground after the time runs out. So because the ball was kind of on the edge of the wall, it didn't count until it actually hit the bottom of the arena. Okay, so we got that one and that one. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I ran out of time. Leaf match. One v one. Okay. And that should be my 4th win also, and you get 1 for 5. All right, let's go to Wasteland. Let's do 3v3. And sure. Next one, I'll have to remember to switch my vehicle back. But yeah, it makes it so if the time runs out and it's arcing through the air toward the goal, there's still a chance. Plus, other cars can juggle it in. Alright, so here, what I want to do is get a nice running start. And if you can hit an enemy fast enough while you're boosting, you blow them up. And I want to do that 3 times in this level. There's one. You know what? Oh, hey. There we go. Okay. Got a point. Oh, crap. That's going... Okay. That could have been deflected very easily right into our goal. Oh, I'm out of boost. Well, let's fix that. Haha! Nice. That's always so satisfying. Alright, here we go. Time to get a chip in. Go. I mean, there's a trophy for winning in the last minute when you were tied or behind, and it just goes against so much of what I'm always trying to do. Okay. Oh, is that going to go in? Oh, nice. I did not think I was going to get that. There's also a trophy for getting an aerial goal, and I haven't even gotten that on the PlayStation 4. I just haven't gotten the knack. There's 2. And we'll take a goal. No, 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 no. Knock it away, beast. No, 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 no. Ah. Maverick! There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Pow. They'll probably block that. That's fine. Ah, oh, damn it, Imp. Who are you working for? Imp is kind of sus. I mean, it almost seems like it'd be short for imposter, doesn't it? No, that's not what I wanted to... Stop it! Alright, Beast. Knock it around. Get it out in front of the goal. Ah. Alright, I need to focus on why I'm actually here, which, oddly enough, isn't necessarily to score goals. It's to blow up the other guys. And I need one more explosion. There we go. Psycho Master Exploder. There we go. And I got MVP. Okay, and I won my 5th game. Excellent. And Hot Shots Part 2, that's the one for winning the MVP. Got it. Good. Let's see here. Save replay. View saved replay, yes. And that'll give me a trophy too. Hey there, Infamous. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see here. What else can we do? Well, first off, I'm going to switch back out of this vehicle. Going pretty good. We got some rare replay trophies, and now I'm poking at Rocket League some more. Snagged quite a few here, and I'm planning to play Sonic Generations after this. Okay, let's go to play and play a game in 6 different arenas. That's easy enough. Can we do practice drills? I've already done those. Well, let's try some of these here. I did the beef jerky soda last night. Tonight was the candied bacon cream soda. The cream flavor was pretty heavy, which kind of saved it. The bacon wasn't much more than just a vague smoky flavor. Not bad, like on a 0 to 10 scale, again, I'd say maybe a 4 or 5. Yeah, I know. I know. Someday someone will get it right, and that'll be awesome. But not yet. Tomorrow night I have to drink kettle corn. Well, not rare replay. We want Rocket League. And what was it? Practice. Okay. So we just need to complete one of these. Yeah, we just need to complete one of these to get an achievement here. Awesome. I'm trying to reset the shot. Dang it. I was pressing the right bumper. See, that's what you're supposed to do, is you're supposed to jump right before you hit it, so it doesn't go too high. Yeah, I've noticed that. But they also haven't said anything that contradicts their mid-November timeline, so... I'm still planning on it. Definitely looking forward to it. But I mean, at least this time, if the plan falls through for some reason, I'll have the PS5. I've got like... If the Polymega does end up pulling through, I'll have 4 consoles, 3 of which will be new, to stream next month. I'm not starving for content. Oh, for the Polymega? And 90%. Well, I didn't have to get 100% to get the achievement. Was it good buzz or negative buzz? Oh, play a game in 6 different arenas. Great, I don't have to go after that one. Let's see here. Complete a practice drill. We watched the replay. We got almost an hour. Let's go ahead and do a championship. Gotcha. Well, the internals on the machine itself were part of the problem because Intel had that chip backlog for a while. Oh, gotcha. Well, from the people that have actually tested the Polymega, I haven't heard any of them complaining about the controller. Most of them find it pretty comfy. There we go. I was wondering where that was. Okay. Let's go play. Yeah. It's extra modes. No. No. Custom. Season. 3v3. Beginner. Season length 9 weeks. Playoff 4, I guess. That should be good enough to finish in 20 minutes. Oh, come on. Didn't you carry that over? Oops. There we go. Teammates. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I want Tex and... Yeah, we'll go with Wolfman. And then the team logo. Go with that. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it'll be yet another batch of controllers I'll have around the apartment, but I've got a space carved out in my entertainment section for it. It'll be right on the shelf below the PS5. I love that the Goose NPC car has a halo. So bad. Come on. Get up there. Ah. See? Okay, come on. Let's get something on the scoreboard here. Preferably for purple. Thank you. Good job, Wolfman. Yeah, it didn't seem like something that was very predictable. There we go. Ah, I knew I was off. Good job, Wolfman. See if we can knock it in there. That didn't work. I'm just kind of sick of all of the people that are hating on it for taking so long, and it's like, look at what they're doing. And it's not like it's something that was... There we go. It's not like it was something that that was impossible or that it's vaporware or anything. It just... Like, the biggest delay was that friggin' chip shortage. And once they get their shop up and running, if they've got some good stuff on there, like, I could easily see someone like Sega doing a one of their... Oh, hey, cool. Doing one of their Genesis compilations on and selling it on the Polymega. People keep saying, give us a Saturn Mini. You know what they could do? They could take those Saturn ISOs and sell them on the Polymega store. They wouldn't have to do a damned thing. I agree that their communication skills are piss poor. I will totally agree there. But the grief that they've been getting, other than that, they've got like a lot of grief for not being FPGA, because they originally wanted to be FPGA and they found that it just wouldn't be feasible. I mean, people are already complaining about how pricey it is. Can you imagine how much more it would cost if it was FPGA? Plus, the way they've put it together, they could have premium models later on, or premium modules later on, that are FPGA. But I think the work that they put into emulation more than compensates from what it sounds like. Because they're getting like, what, 96, 97% compatibility on the Saturn? That's insane. Saturn's always been a bitch to emulate. There we go. Thank you, Wolfman. I'm just glad I pre-ordered it, so it was something like 5 something for the base module and the and all the add-ons. But even if you look at the new price, it's still a deal compared to if you were to go and buy all the genuine hardware. Ha, damn it. There we go. Ah, awesome. I'll have to watch the replay because I totally missed that. Nice. No problem, Infamous. I don't know. Is the PS5 overpriced? I mean, they put a lot of custom silicon into that. And the SSD storage alone, I mean, runs a couple hundred separately. I know it's probably better when you're OEM, but still. And bow. Oh, hey. There we go. Win the first game of the season. Yeah, Sony, I think what they wanted to do was... Like, I don't think any of this was unintentional. I think they wanted to draw everything out, do a slow burn of hype, not blow their entire load in one weekend. I mean, it's been really hard for Xbox to keep up with just the hype alone, because every time Xbox has something, it seems like Sony's got something to talk about. But yeah, I think that this was intentional. I don't think it was them, you know, not knowing what the price was going to be or anything like that. I think they drew it out intentionally. I think they probably wanted to wait until the Xbox Series X dropped its price just, you know, to kind of, again, dominate the narrative. But they've said that they had their prices set since early in the year, so it wasn't that they were waiting to see what the Series X was going to do and then try to undercut or match. Oh, hell yeah. I don't think anyone would have complained about a $400 price tag. For the full, you know, disc version, that is. Ah, crap. There we go. Come on, come on. Ah, where's my boost? Don't have no boost. Alright, pop it up there, Myrtle. Wolfman, you suck. Kick him in the nards. Wolfman don't got no nards. There's also a trophy for getting up to 100 and burning your entire boost down to 0 multiple times during a match, so Let's see if I can get that one too. Well, these are putting up a little bit more of a fight. Oh, you got to poke at the dual sense? Get it in there. There we go. Sweet. Oh, I'm looking forward to that so much. Like, I wonder if they're going to have in-store demos like they did with PSVR. Well, I mean, I'd assume they would, but, I mean... It's a month away. You'd think they'd be out there by now. Dang. Okay, well, at least I blew him up. No, 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 no! Ah. Wow. I'm really looking forward to it then. Magic. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that. I didn't think that was going to go in. Alright, I'll take it. Well, that one's going in. Well, I was hoping I'd complete a season in the time I had left, but I guess not. Okay, so another trophy is to drive on the wall for 5 minutes total. Hey, thanks, Wolfman. Oh yeah, I'd hope so, but I don't envy what their workload has probably been. I mean, it's one thing if Polymega gets delayed, but completely another if it's someone as big as Sony. And I can totally get that, you know, Polymega's a small team. So they're probably working hard as hell to get things ready for launch too. Nice. I think I'm gonna have to save and quit here. But I'll probably come back to that on my own time. At least I got that, let's see here, which one was that? Yeah, I started a season, so I got that. Yeah, and you know what? I'm wondering if that might not be why they've been hesitant to talk about what their next plans are. Because I can see people... Yeah. Because I can see people going, you know... Oh, you said you were going to have a Nintendo 64 module, and that's why I bought the thing, and when is it going to happen? And they're like, I don't know. Okay, for the last hour, we're going to be dipping into the Xbox 360, Sonic Generations. I love this game. And now I get an excuse to play it some more. I've actually finished it on the PS3.
Sega.
See, also, there's one thing about the Polymega, though, that does talk about what its future plans are. And it's a piece of hardware. The disk drive on the Polymega is a DVD drive. None of the currently supported systems are DVD capable. Which means they want to do something like either the PS2 or possibly Xbox or maybe Dreamcast. But they're thinking ahead with that piece of equipment. Oh yeah, I saw the Checkmate videos on Retro Man Cave. That's fine. Whoops, wrong way. Come on, get up there. Dang. One of the trophies is completing Act 1 in under a minute. I know I screwed that one up pretty quickly, but
I'm here to use the spin dash to break through the rocks and continue on.
here's hoping I can at least do the don't get hit once. Whoops. Ooh. Whoa. 2 1-ups right there. That's kind of nice. Well, the Dreamcast was GD-ROMs. It wasn't DVD, but it still wouldn't have been readable by a normal CD-ROM drive. Come on. Show me the end. Thank you. There we go. Made it through without getting hit. Got an S rank too. Nice! I'm racking up the achievements right off the bat. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'd love to see CDI and 3DO.
He'll be here any second.
Because there's one place where I could get a ton of those games. Ha, that's cute. But I don't want to get a CDI or a 3DO, you know?
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
CDI games? Oh, hell yes.
Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you
There's a place up in De Pere, one of my favorite game store.
like it.
They've got, like, a huge rack of CDI games. Ferrips.
Sonic, what's that?
Yup, Infamous knows. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. I gave you the list of, like, all the game stores that are in the area.
Help us!
One of the ones closer to me, I actually found a couple more TI-99 cartridges, and they also had a bunch of just loose Commodore 64 floppies. Yeah, probably not. Unfortunately. Nope, can't go that way yet. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do it in less than a minute now. I love this version of the song. Like, the original is great enough for like getting you
That zeroes in on enemies.
ramped up. But this is just an even better version. I love this soundtrack.
Hold down the X button for a boost of speed. Once the boost gauge on the lower left is empty, you can no longer
Oh, crap.
defeat enemies or collect rings to refill the boost gauge.
Dang it. I guess I was supposed to hold the boost.
Press the B button to slide under obstacles.
Whoops. Ah, that works. Ah. There we go. Got another trophy there.
Use the left stick to move between the left and right rails while fighting.
Whee! It's kind of a throwback to Sonic Adventure right there. Oh, I thought I jumped in time. Oh. There we go. Sorry, I didn't hit B in time. There we go. Sweet. Oh, that's so much fun. Dang. I didn't think I'd be racking up the S's. I only need one more for another trophy. One of the game stores nearby actually had a, oh, what was that?
I thought I was dead.
The Laserdisc,
Out of body in a black limbo. Nightmares for weeks.
Laser Active. And it had the, Sega, cartridge plugged in, too.
Awfully familiar.
I love this.
To me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it.
He's like, is it just me or did that look familiar? It didn't to me. Which is hilarious because Tails was never in that level.
Park. I'm more concerned about finding our friends.
Oh yeah, no
I saw
doubt.
something over there in the distance, like buildings, but they look weird.
That might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you already left.
So cool. Green Hill restored. Okay. The music in the background right now, I love the version that they have for Chemical Plant. I love the flute. Like the instruments they chose for this are just, oh, I love it. Oh, okay. That was Act 2. Got it. Okay. Let's move along. Like, I kind of wish that they play this during the actual level, but the version in the actual level is pretty cool anyway. Gotta take a look to the left first. I always go to the second one. Ah. Oh wait, there was something to do... Oh no, I guess not. Okay. Just basically completing levels for a lot of the trophies on this. Oi! There we go. I didn't hit X just then. Is that okay? Whoa! Dang it. I think there was actually a trophy for getting through this without falling into the water. Guess I screwed that one up. I love how the sound got all muffled for a moment. Oh, springboard. And another. Hold on. There we go. Whee! I know, I know. Oh, come on, that's not enough? Okay, I saw a red coin back here. Dang it. Stop it. Want that coin. There we go. I guess it was worth it. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I kind of figured I wasn't going to get an S on that one. You got a red star ring. Yay. Okay, let's swap. And do Act 2. Like, this version is amazing. I love it. Okay. Kind of gives the chemical plant a more expansive look, too. You don't really get a good feel for how big it is. Whoops. In the original version. Ah. There we go. Give me one. Thank you. That's all I need. Whee! No thanks. Ah, I missed it. Ah, I missed.
You'll drown if you stay underwater for too long. Keep an eye on the time while you're down there.
Dang. There we go. Love that you can skim across the top of the water. I mean, yeah, you could do that in Sonic 2, if I remember correctly. Still cool. Ah, okay. Phew. Yeah, between this, I'm hesitant to say that this was the revival of good 3D Sonic. Sonic Colors came slightly before this, but this really stepped up on what Sonic Colors started. Like, seriously? The first game I ever bought for the Wii was Sonic Colors. Oh, dang it. There we go. Awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Give me the S. Yeah, there's my third S. Shooting star. A lot of 69s there, too. Nice.
Sonic!
Sonic!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
Alright, we should get a trophy for restoring chemical plant. Hi, Amy.
You saved me, Sonic. I was afraid I'd never be able to flirt with you again.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yay, chemical plant restored. So, yeah, I do need to talk to everyone.
Hey there. Wonderful.
Okay. Now, I want to try... Ah, there we go. No, come back. If I remember correctly... Go up here... No. It's farther over. Maybe it's from up here. Yep, there it is. See the little Genesis floating up here? The original Sonic the Hedgehog is fully playable from here, but you have to unlock it first. It's kind of odd that that was the only one of the original 2D games they threw in this. Sure, we'll start with Act 2. My favorite version, or favorite level on this, is one that I don't think I have, because it was only like pre-order DLC.
You can perform freestyle tricks by jumping on trick jump panels. Use the left stick to pull off tricks.
It was included in the 3DS version, but that's the 3DS.
Freestyle tricks with rainbow rings.
Whoops. There we go. I think there's also a trophy for not falling in Sky Sanctuary. Ah, dang it. Man, part of this you just have to have, like, learned. You can't just do it by reflex. Oh, that was kind of him. No, 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 no! Crap. Well, there goes that. But at least they're kind about the extra life. No, 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 no. Okay, fine, I'll take it. There we go. Okay, that was a little anticlimactic, but we'll take it. Nope. Okay. So... Am I supposed to go this way? See, that flickered a little bit. Oh, there's a new cloud there. There we go. No, no.
The floor here looks like it could give way at any moment. Stay on the sections that look stable.
Yeah, thanks. Took you too long to tell me that. Although I didn't need her to tell me that. Oh! Oh, thank you for the host and follow, Shadow KMW. And for the follow from Real Sonic Hedgehog. I think I know why you're here. Thank you very much for turning my lights purple tonight.
The floor here looks like it could give way at any moment. Stay on the sections that look stable.
There we go. Get us up there. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Doing some achievement hunting on the Xbox tonight. I've already completed this game on the PS3, but it's just that much fun. And play it some more. Okay, switch Sonics and go in again. Now we're back to more familiar music. Ow. Although it's still got a little bit more oomph to it. That was stupid. Okay. I keep forgetting I can't use the target jump thing in Act 1. There we go. It's a great piece, though, either way. Nah, screw it. Sonic 3 was definitely my favorite of the Genesis Sonic soundtracks. Oh, dang it. Fine. Let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Alright, let's... Can I get up? Okay, let's try that again. Let's get rid of that guy first. Jump over here. Come on! Want that red star. Oh yeah, well I already played the 3D act on this. It was pretty cool. Whoops, went right past it that time. I also need to poke at this a little bit more on the 3DS. There we go. Hey, that wasn't Sky Sanctuary, that was Marble Garden. There we go. And crumble, fine. I'm glad I looked before I dashed that time. Yeah. There we go. And there we go. Nice, nice. Don't need the speed boots on this level. Sorry, parrots. Oh, that was almost bad. Come on. Almost made it through. Oh, how did I do that? Oh yeah, the PS3 has that. I don't know if the Xbox 360 does. No! I was trying to boost, and I ended up stopping. Oh, really? Ah, jeez, what the hell? How did that not... How did I not fall there? Alright. There we go. There we go. And just run. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I'm not getting the trophy for not falling off. Yeah, this is fantastic. I love this game. Like I said, I played through it on the PS3. It supports 3D TV, stereoscopic 3D is what it is.
Thanks, Sonic. You did a good job back there. Hey, did you gain weight?
If anything, he lost it. All right. Challenge acts have appeared. Sky Sanctuary restored. Yay. Are there any... like, is there a trophy for getting your first challenge act done? Can't remember. Ah, clear half the challenge acts. Never mind. Okay, so there's something... where you're supposed to be able to... like, upload your time to Xbox Live. Oh, okay. So I have to do the challenge. Casino Night! It's in this version! This is my favorite music on the soundtrack. Gimme. Unfortunately, you will not get this with the PS3 version. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I love that they went with Big Easy style. You know, New Orleans flair rather than lounge, Las Vegas lounge style. It's just so much fun. This is one of those songs that I play very, very loud in my car. Boom, 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 boom. This pinball game is pretty fun, too. Thank you, Shadow. And you know what? I remember reading, or I remember hearing that 3D Blu-ray is supported by the PSVR. So I should really see if I can poke at that at some point. Because I never got a 3D TV. And my current TV isn't compatible. It was made after the fad died. But I could still enjoy it on PSVR. There we go. Look at all those rings. It's like Christmas. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, dang it. Oh well. That was fun. Well, you may have gotten them from someone else, but you put them together in that way, and that made me happy. The whole you do you boo-boo thing kind of amused me. Okay. Ring time challenge. Use ring time to get a set number of rings and reach the goal in time to earn the ring time skill. Go for it. The ones I've got on hand are Don't Panic from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Toast for You and No Toast for You, which is a reference to a BBC show called Hyperdrive, The Snail from Snail Maze for the Sega Master System, and Acellus from Saga Frontier. It's a weird combination, but hey, that's me. Oh, okay. So... Whoops. Aha, there we go. Okay, so I'm just supposed to get through the level in a minute 20, or am I supposed to get 80 coins in a minute 20? Dope! I was almost there. What? I can't go that way? Okay. Well, there's the 80. So, nope. I guess I need to actually get through the level. Ah, there we go. Hey, let me up there. Stop it! Do I have to go down? No. Screw this. Let's try a different challenge. Use warp points to make your way to the goal in the allotted time. Okay. Ooh, I like the nighttime look. That's cool. Oh. There we go. Zap. Oh, I think I missed a warp point. Oh well. Dang it. Stop it! There we go. Thank you. So how close am I? Well, there's a checkpoint, so I can't be too close to the end. No. Okay, can't really go that way. I gotta wait. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. A bonus bell has been added. Ring the bell to make a note appear and grab it to add new pieces of artwork. Oh, I remember that. It's such a pain in the ass. There we go. What? Oh. I have to go get the key. There we go. So now I've got one key. I have to get the other two to open up the boss. It's been a while since I've played this. Okay, what do we have here? Use Aqua Shield to reach the goal in time. There we go. Come on. There we go. Get through there. Hey! Why didn't that protect me? Aqua Shield protects from water, right? Those were water bubbles. Okay. No! Okay. At least I was able to preserve my shield. Well, not that time. Yeah, almost. There we go. Whee! Oh, how did I evade that? There we go. I'll take the A. I got some new skills in stock. Well, yeah, because... Ooh. Can I get that Chaos Emerald? Face me if you wish to have the Chaos Emerald. Sure.
Metal Sonic is vulnerable after he attacks. Use Spin Jump to counterattack. Stay back and don't touch him when his electric field is up.
Come on, get him. There we go. I'm definitely moving around at the speed of sound.
Shadows to avoid them.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm out of rings, though. Then I got a few. I'm hoping I just have to outrun him.
Now's your chance.
Ah, crap. He's trying to be clever. That didn't work. Dang it. Ah, I see. Hey there, Fortifier. Yeah, I love this game's music. You don't have to have listened to the originals to appreciate it, but it makes it so much sweeter. Dang it. There we go, got him. This is a lot better than Starlight Speedway. I could never get past Starlight Speedway for some reason. There we go. Cocoon! Scrap metal. Got us A rank too. Nice. Perfect clear after that one thing. You got a Chaos Emerald. Yay. What? Didn't I get a... Well, I mean, I got something for beating Metal Sonic, but I didn't get anything for getting a Chaos Emerald? That's weird. Sure. Whoops. Hopefully it just started a new recording for me. Okay. Oh, dang it. Okay. There we go. Up and over. Ah, dang it. I think this is kind of like emblematic of how I play games. I'm not an S rank gamer, but I'm an A rank gamer. I don't think I'll ever be an S rank gamer, and that's okay. It's fun to watch S rank gamers. Oops. Let's grab that key first. Okay. We're not going to do the boss fight tonight, but there's one more trophy I want to try to get before... Well, no. No, let's just end it for the night. It's 11 o'clock. I had fun. Played some Rare Replay, some Sonic Generations, and some Rocket League. Just so much goodness tonight. But let's see where I am now as far as... actually, yeah. Let's quit back to the dashboard. 2710. I got about 500 gamer score tonight, and I'm up by about... I think I've more than doubled where I was when I started achievement hunting. So, I mean, that wasn't difficult from where I was starting, but at least I've made a little bit of progress here. So, tomorrow night is going to be... Thanks, Bard. Tomorrow night is going to be Antstream. I am not sponsored by Antstream anymore at the time, but I have to finish Millie and Molly, and the free subscription they gave me is good until the end of the month. So I'm going to play that. I've also got some challenges to send over to Indeedee. Let me give her a shout out here. Yeah, I hope so, Welch. They wanted to cycle in new blood. which I'm perfectly fine with. I was streaming Antstream before they approached me for the sponsorship. I'll do it for at least until the end of the year. But I may not be losing my free subscription. I'll know more about that by the end of this week. So stay tuned. I may not be sponsored by Antstream anymore, but I may have something else going on with them. Anyhow, I'm doing the challenge battles with Indeedee right now. And so those will, I'll be sending her some challenges tomorrow night. But yeah, most of it'll probably be puzzling over frickin' Millie and Molly, because I have been stuck on level 73, I think it is, for a while now. Sure, no worries. We'll chat. But yeah, so tomorrow night, 8 p.m. I'll see you then. Let's find someone to raid, because I actually have some people watching tonight. Let's go over to... Ooh. Booze-Filled Gamer's playing some Quake 4, so we'll stick with the Xbox family. Going to a fellow Retro Renegade. So, Bard, go the fuck to sleep. Everyone else, enjoy it when you do. But in the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow night. Enjoy Booze-Filled Gamer.